Hey guys, what is up? What is going on? Today I want to show you what I am doing today. Well, actually, what is my project for this year with my computer, my personal computer. You can see right here, here's the front panel of the Corsair 760T. I repainted the whole thing to match it with the computer. I used the same paint. I didn't make the mistake that I did last year where I used two different paints. One different for here and a different bottle for here. I thought it was going to be the same, but it was a huge mistake. The paint that I used for here, it kind of got yellowish, and honestly guys, it looked like shit. I mean, the camera didn't distinguish the difference. I don't know why. But in real life and like in person, you could tell the difference between this here and this here. It was a huge difference. So I said, you know what? I want my Corsair 760T to look sick and badass. So what I did, right now I am doing something. I am doing a custom loop. Let me get this thing out of here. I am doing a custom loop right now. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna take the computer apart. So I took every component out and I decided to paint the whole thing. Now, this chassis doesn't look like the chassis of a 760T because the Corsair 760T chassis, all this here is black. All of it. Go online, and actually I'm going to put some pictures in here. But anyway guys, so I decided to paint everything white inside. Since I'm doing my custom loop, I'm going to do a custom loop to my graphics card, the EVGA 980 Ti, the classified, and I'm going to water cool my CPU. Take a look in here guys. I also painted everything here, including this little part here. It's all painted. I didn't want to paint this part here, the I/O controller, the front panel controller. I could have, but honestly I wanted to leave some black accents. Like this here, I'm gonna leave it black. I could have painted this here, but I didn't want to mess with it. I wanted to leave some black accents since my motherboard still has some black accents. Whenever I go to a whole white PCB motherboard, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and paint that as well. So taking a look at the back here, I also painted it. I didn't do like full painting here because honestly guys, right here is going to be full of cables and everything. So I really didn't want to spend all my paint in here, which is going to be full of cables and it's going to be like that. So honestly, I didn't see the point of painting it completely, although I did a pretty good job. Also the back, take a look in here. All this here was used to be black. Okay. This is how Corsair should have released the white version of this computer case, not black and white. Corsair, learn something from me. If you're gonna title a computer case white, make it legit, like me. But anyways, what would be the point if you guys do my job? Which my job is to modify cases, honestly. I'm not the pro at it because I'm still working on my skills, but I'm working on it. And you guys remember this mod? Remember this mod? How gorgeous it looks. Yeah guys, this is the same case. I'm doing a makeover to my computer because honestly I got sick and bored of the same look. So honestly I said, should I buy another case? Should I buy the Pantex the Pantex Lux white, which is a very good case. Now I said, you know what, I'm going to do some work to this case because until today I find the Corsair 760T one of the best looking cases out there. Corsair is failing really bad right now with cases. They're coming out with this bullshit ass crap. Bottom line, magic. Okay guys, so here are the parts that I'm using here. For the liquid, I'm using the pastel white Mayhems pastel white. Is that how you say it? Right? Mayhems. I'm using 2 liters here, just in case. I know they said 1 is gonna be enough, but just in case, just to be safe, I ordered 2 of them. For the black, I want to thank one of my bros, one of my friends of Facebook. he sold me this water block, this CPU block. It's a very nice one, very high profile one, good brand. Right here it says Paystorm, so it's a good brand. I believe it's an XPC SPC as well, I'm not sure. For the pump and reservoir, I'm using the combo here. This one here is the XSPC as well. Okay, this one here, it has the pump in here, the D5 pump, and it's the reservoir as well. It's got 2 inputs here and 1 output. So both of those radiators are gonna come here. They're gonna come out somehow. I have to figure that out. This is my first time doing a custom cooling. This one here, guys, is recommended as well. I did a lot of research and I asked a lot of questions and a lot of friends helped me, so yeah, I'm a noob at custom cooling, but hey, I'm doing it. For the radiator, here it is. Take a look in here. I got this 360 radiator from XSPC. It's a 360 millimeter radiator here. It takes 3 120 millimeter fans. You can do pull and push configuration. See, and it's white as well. It's gonna look very nice with my theme. And this one here is gonna be for the CPU, dedicated only for the CPU. That is right, we want those cool temperatures. For the graphics card, I have this other one. This one, it's an XSPC as well. This one is a 240 millimeters. It's gonna be looped somehow. I'm gonna figure that out, but it's gonna be looped only for the GPU. That is gonna be sick. I think from here it's gonna go to the GPU block. From the GPU block, it's gonna go straight to here. And from here it's gonna come down to the CPU block, and it's gonna keep rotating. So both components, CPU and GPU, are getting fresh, cooled liquid. Even though they said that it doesn't really matter, just the peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? So I am going with bar fittings, and I am going with soft tubing for the first time. Yay! This is gonna break my virginity, if you know what I mean. Custom cooling wise, don't think wrong. So yeah, I decided to go soft tubing for being my first time. I really don't want to mess around with hard tubing or anything like that. I have to rehearse for, you know, doing hard tube. I have to rehearse and I have to buy some parts and, you know, start bending them and learning how to do that, get the right fittings, and I really just want to get this done. So yeah, guys, these are my parts so far. I am having a hard time finding the GPU block. I got the EVGA GTX 980 Ti classified, and honestly, guys, I have to use a 780 GPU block in order for it to work. I figured by right now EKWB, I figured that they would have something already made for this famous graphics card. So hey, if I would have known that I was gonna have so many issues finding a block for my GPU block, I would have gotten a different GPU, to be honest. One thing that I almost forgot to share with you is that I moved the hard drive cage up here. As you can see right here, I got my 1TB Western Digital at 10,000 RPM Velociraptor here for video storage. As you can see right here, I have an option to put another one. So I moved this up here because this is an empty space and I am not using it. I'm not going to use DVD drives or anything like that because those are too loud. And I also repositioned my SSDs. Instead of having them at the bottom of the case, I'm going to have them up here. This here, guys, it wasn't the easiest mod to do. But moving a hard drive cage in here, it took a lot of cutting. It took a lot of time, a lot of thought on where to put, where to drill, how to position it. Make sure I was going to be able to pull it in and out. As you can see right here. Here's the hard drive cage, and I cut one slot right here, guys, because I wanted to have plenty of space for my radiator and my fan. And actually, guys, it's a very close space right here. This is where my rad's gonna be. Let's put this to 40 right here, for example. See? And then the fan is gonna be right here. It took a lot of thought and a lot of designing to do it. Alright, guys, thank you for watching this video. This right here is pretty much a before and after process of this computer. Stay tuned because right here I still have a lot to do. I don't think I'm gonna record the process of it because it's gonna be a lot, and honestly I am a noob when it comes to custom cooling, and it's gonna be a challenge for me. So guys, thank you for watching my video. I'll see you guys next time.